Movement 2 times faster than a wolf. I thought they had more health just in the same movement. Apparently not. They have the same health and more movement, I guess? I don't know. I'm confused.
Action points. It costs action points every time you place a trap. The amount of action points a trap costs to place is shown in the trap info, which appears when leaving your cursor over the icon. Some traps also cost money. To remove a trap, click on the Trap Removal tool, then select the trap. To remove all your traps, click on the Remove All tool, then confirm. Traps disappear after one night, except those that cost money, which stay until used.
So there you go. Hooray! And there's the bonfire, don't care. For the most part, I don't tend to use the bonfire a lot. But there are instances where it can be useful. Also, you can get strategy hints. I'm not going to use those. Bollocks off. Yes, yes. I can move the camera. Woo! Go away. Please? Can't. Mouse sensitivity is a little weird in this game. So we've got 2 wolves heading to there, which is the barn, from the north. In the first wave, mind you. A werewolf heading down there. 4 wolves in the second wave down there, and 2 grand wolves right next to the stupid house. So we only have 1 group heading to here. So I'm just going to... I mean, I could actually try and hit them all with a hanging trap. Let's see if I can manage that. So there's a hanging trap there. We will put a... This may seem a little odd, but I'm going to put a hanging trap there and see if I can manage to do that as well. And a couple of these to thin out the herd on this side here. I don't want it to trigger on him, though. What I want to do is I want to minimize my trap usage that have a cost attached to them. I may as well just get a bonfire. They're free, so whatever. But I also want to thin this herd out a little bit, because that's a lot of wolves for a single hanging trap. 6 wolves. Hanging traps have their damage dispersed among all enemies within them. Whoa, let's see if I can just like sneak one in the corner there. So 1 there, so that'll down at 4. That should be good enough. And then it'll tell us about the RPG bit here. Here's a character menu, blah 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 blah. It's an inventory. It's fairly obvious. What you bring into battle is in your backpack row there. We may as well actually put that in there. And here's the skill tree. Lots of skills. I've only ever made it to the 2nd row of skills because I haven't played very long, but I kind of like the marksmanship because it increases my reload speed. But some of these other ones, like Bloodthirst, might be good as well. Carpentry? I think that's... Let's get marksmanship. We'll confirm that. You can always save your points and spend them later on higher level skills, because there's more skills than you can get. So, at least as far as I'm aware, there's more skills than you can get, so that's a thing. And we got more devils.
Found them. All 3 of them. They've cornered them in a cabin east of the village. Now, you have to sign this document for me.
What?
By signing this, you are giving me custody to all the souls of the villagers. When night falls, they will possess the beasts of the forest and transform them into werewolves that will carry out all of our orders.
Out of the question. I signed under duress. I will never consent to your vile demands.
Quiet, you whiner, and think of the pleasures you'll enjoy when our werewolves bring you back to the woman you desire. Also, how would you like to be appointed a cardinal in Rome?
Rome? You said Rome? That is my fondest dream.
Hooray! Religion. Sure, that'll anger somebody, but hey, there's my bonfire circle right there, actually. Yeah, bonfires aren't lit by default, you have to actually light them. And they will last a certain amount of time before they go out, so keep that in mind. I have to actually wait for those wolves in the northern area there to get into my range here, and the freaking werewolf hit my trap. Crap. Maybe I should... No, I kind of have to do it this way. I was gonna say, maybe I should use both of those traps on the second wave, but I don't think that werewolf's gonna get here in time. Did he? Didn't do much damage if he did. Now, let's get rid of the wolves first. The problem with werewolves, by the way, is they always have more fear level than you do, unless you have some equipment and stuff that they're weak to and whatnots. But you'll notice he's always attacking me, so werewolves are a huge threat to your ability to not die. Luckily, circle strafing never fails. Let's run over here. Something it hasn't explained but will later, if your stamina runs completely out, it'll take longer to recharge than if you had just had a little bit left when you stopped. So 6 wolves. This is not going to kill 6 wolves. And my shout's not done charging. I forgot about that. Well, this is going to suddenly become much more difficult. Light the bonfire. I completely forgot it takes so long to get this shout back when you're not in this tutorial. Luckily, I'm in a bonfire. Or I'm next to a bonfire, I should say. So I have a ton of time before these guys will actually start attacking me, but once they do, I won't have a ton of time between the attacks because they're all actually like right next to each other in terms of attack time, I think. I really shouldn't be using this much ammo, but I am, so, and the bonfire's about to wear out, actually. There it goes, in fact. Dodge. Dodge? I can't dodge. Run away! So now that my bonfire's out, they all have massive amounts of fear level there because they were stocking it up while it was standing in the bonfire. Which means they all start attacking when the bonfire's done. Ow. That's the downside of bonfires, but we made it nonetheless, with minimal damage. Although, my trap design failed because I forgot Shout had such a large cooldown. I guess he wears out his vocal cords when he yells? I don't know. Either way, we win! We only spent 20 cents, we got 86, so that's a pretty good turnaround there. Admittedly, those 20 cents did probably very little in the grand scheme of things, but hey, we got it back. And I believe we can now go to town after this night, so that's a thing. Hooray, town!